Good evening and welcome from South Sound Stadium for this evening's USL 2 Northwest Division matchup between the West Seattle Junction FC and your FC Olympia Artesians. FC Olympia is now halfway through the 2024 USL 2 season and are looking to climb the table in the Northwest Division. The Artesians have won their last two home matches, 1-0 over United PDX with a late goal from Chad Savdi, and a 2-0 victory over Capital FC Atletico of Salem. Both of the goals in that one scored by Leonard Falk in the second half. Over the weekend, though, they traveled to Seattle's Memorial Stadium to play the defending national champions Ballard FC and drop that match 5-1. Surely the Artesians will be happy to be home after that outing. Despite their 2-4-1 record, the second half of the season should fare easier for the Artesians. It's very vital that they secure 3 points tonight to keep climbing up the standings to secure one of those two playoff positions. Speaking of the standings, let's take a look here real quick at our standings for the season so far. Again, the Artesians have played half of their matches in this 14-match Northwest Division league schedule. Ballard FC sits on top with 19 points, averaging 2.11 points per game. United PDX up there right now, just barely over West Seattle. Again, our opponent tonight, West Seattle Junction FC. FC Olympia, again, they do have some teams that are just barely above them in the standings that they will be able to play here coming up. So it's very, very possible still for them to climb up the standings, but collecting 3 points at home here tonight are going to be absolutely important. All right, some keys to tonight's match. Possession is again a point of emphasis for the Artesians, limiting their mistakes to prevent counter-attacking opportunities for West Seattle. Some key players for tonight will be Tanner Dutra, the captain and the anchor for the back line. He's Mr. Dependable and has played in every match so far this season. And, of course, Lenny Falk, whose 4 goals leads the team. And as I mentioned earlier, he scored 2 at home in their last game here at South Sound Stadium. Let's take a look at the starters for FC Olympia, playing in a 4-3-3 formation tonight. Between the posts, number 1, Jackson Osborne from UW. Our center back pairing for tonight, again, Tanner Dutra, the captain, playing at Utah Tech, and also Koya Thomas, the German, who plays at Montana State Billings. Our outside backs, Sebastian Suber of Rider University and Farhan Mustafa of Gonzaga. At the 6 will be Andre Filibosian, who plays at Seattle U, and just above him in the midfield will be Jack Sivitz of Santa Clara and Nico Wiskel, also of Seattle U. And in the attacking band of 3, Connor Lofi of UW, Leonard Falk of Seattle U, and Tyler Allred, a last-minute addition to the starting lineup today, who plays his college ball at UC Santa Cruz. Tonight's starting lineup brought to you by Premier Airport Shuttle. Are you traveling to the airport? Book your easy and comfortable shuttle ride from your doorstep with Premier Airport Shuttle. Tonight's opponent is West Seattle FC. They are a brand new side for the 2024 season and come in tonight's match with a 4-3-2 record and are currently in 3rd place. Entering tonight's match, they're on a 3-game winning streak, beating Lane United, Mid-Lakes FC, and the Tacoma Stars, all within a 6-day period. However, before that winning streak, they had a 3-game losing streak, and all of those losses were by multiple goals. So it'll be very interesting to see which West Seattle team will show up tonight. All right, we got just a moment to go through their starting lineups. Let's do that real quick before we have the national anthem played down on the field. Center back pairing for West Seattle, Jack McGuire of UW and Jake Larson of Fort Lewis College. At right back, Cooper Gersh of Occidental College, and left back, Damoni McKenna. We're going to pause here for a moment for our national anthem. And welcome back. We paused there for the playing of our national anthem. Let's go ahead and finish announcing the starting lineups for West Seattle Junction FC. Again, in the back, goalkeeper Lucas Martin of Fort Lewis College, center back pairing Jake Larson, also of Fort Lewis College, and Jack McGuire of University of Washington. Left back Damoni McKenna of Highline, and Cooper Gersh on the right back from Occidental College. In the midfield band of four, they're playing a 4-4-2 tonight. At right wing, Jason Stein, and left wing, Ricky Kobayashi. Stein from Northwest University, Kobayashi from Whitman. In the midfield, Aaron Stapleton from Seattle Pacific, and Marcus Bravo from Eastern Oregon. And up top, they have forward Leon Tezuka, also from Highline, led the team there, or was one of the leaders on the team with 8 goals and 6 assists last season. But the big man up top, guy who has played some forward and some defender collegiately, has played at Akron, one of the top collegiate teams in the nation, and also at UW. 6'5", Manny Diop. He's also played a little bit in the Philadelphia Union Academy and played some minutes for the Union 2, the second team for Philadelphia Union out of Major League Soccer. All right, before we get started, we would like to thank our title sponsors, Dancing Goats Coffee, ethically sourced, sustainably crafted, exceptional coffee. Van Dorm Realty, your South Puget Sound real estate experts. Forma Construction, delivering detailed analysis and job sites focused on safety and efficiency. Ramada by Wyndham, book your hotel reservation with confidence with Ramada. Well 80, well-made beer and great food, open daily at 11:30 a.m. Premier Airport Shuttle, convenient and affordable Seattle Airport transportation for over 50 years. And Nicoles Bar, located downtown in Olympia, food and drinks and fun for everyone. It's going to be a great night for soccer here, folks. There's still time to come on down. We have some Sounders legends at the game tonight, and we'll be signing autographs at halftime. So it's not too late to drive down here to South Sound Stadium. We got current goalkeeping coach Tom Dutra. That'll be very cool to see him down here. We also have, of course, Peter Hattrip, James Dunn, and Jason Dunn, all Sounders teammates back in the A-League days in 1994 and 95, winning the championship in the A-League in 95. All right, and there, folks, we have the kickoff. West Seattle sends a long ball down to Diop, tries to get something started right away. Gone out of bounds. Ball back to West Seattle. Played all the way into the back line to Larson, who plays it all the way back to Martin. Nice pressure there from Olympia. But in the end, nothing doing. Martin will pick that up easily. He's going to go ahead, set down the ball, kicks it long to half field. Won by Philibosian and flicked on. Great play right there from Larson. Ball played into Diop, and now plays it long to Kobayashi, and he's on to something here already. Plays it wide across the face of goal, tries to get to Tezuka, and just a little bit too far from Tezuka. Nervy moment early for the Artesians. Short play here to Dutra and to Philibosian. Loses the ball. Looks like it's going to be corralled by Suber. Throw into the Artesians. Boy, a couple nervy moments early, and we're just barely into the second minute here. Suber to take the throw for the Artesians. Headed away by Stein. Another throw in and flick on by Falk. Back to Falk. Looked like from up here that could have been a foul call, but referee doesn't even budge. Filibosian's going to have to play back for Dutra, who now plays it long up to Lofi. Back again to Dutra. Here comes Wiskell. Ooh, almost gets it up to Leonard Falk, who had position on the center back, who was chasing after him there, but pass is just a little bit too high. Ball played up again to Diop. That's going to be an interesting matchup here today. With Diop up there, he's going to command either Koya Thomas or Tanner Dutra to be on his back the entire match. Filibosian to Lofi. To Wiskell. Filibosian looks to play it long. Way too long, though. Lofi trying to run onto that one. Nice pressure here from the Artesians. Looks to win the ball back. Played up the line. No one ready to receive that ball, though. McGuire tries to shield it away and does successfully for a goal kick. Martin will place the ball down and send everybody long. Here comes the kick. Well over midfield. Diop again, the person that they're aiming for, but Koya Thomas smart on that one, able to get his head on the ball. Thomas again flicks it over his back. Ball gets played in the back of West Seattle. Gersh plays up the line. Back to Gersh. And over to McGuire, the UW man. Here's Kobayashi. Again, another long ball. West Seattle seems very content to just keep pumping in long balls to their forwards. Again, Manny Diop, 6'5". Played in the Philadelphia Union Academy. One of the well-known academies in MLS, as they've been able to sell on several players onto Europe. And here comes the Artesians. Unfortunately, ball gets kicked up in the Civets' own arms. Handball. And West Seattle will be coming the other way. We're only about 5.5 minutes in, but may I predict a long ball into Diop right here already? Looks like that's Larson directing traffic before he kicks the ball. And here comes the play, sure enough, towards Diop. Civets almost with it, control by Bravo. And a shot well over the crossbar. Stapleton goes ahead and has a go at it. The redshirt junior from Seattle Pacific. Artesian's going to play short again. Here's Mustafa. He's going to have to play it all the way around to Koya Thomas. He's going to skip past the outside back. And it looks like the Artesians might have a little something going on. Big switch over here to Wiskell. Gets away from him, though, however. Throw in for West Seattle. Nice control right there. Civets. Back out to Aldred. And it gets through the keeper's hands, and there's a goal for the Artesians. Correction, that is not a goal. The entire stadium seems to be bouncing right now. Looks like that was an offside call. Man, what luck we had for just a moment there. Ball just snuck right through the hands of Martin. Would have been a real woofer of a goal if that had stood. It's still 1-0 on the scoreboard here. Again, unfortunately, no goal right there. And then the stadium announcer, I could just barely hear, has made the correction. Maybe it will be that type of night for the Artesians here, though. Just something simple, you know? You never know what's going to happen. This is a game of moments, and perhaps Martin is lucky and dodged a bullet there. Maybe we're going to have another little moment where he has a little mistake there. That's going to end up to a goal. We'll see. That's Civets there in on the challenge. First foul of the match. Larson again will play the ball at about the 45. Larson, originally from Missoula, Montana, a senior at Fort Lewis College in Colorado. Long ball to Diop. Flicks it on towards goal. Easy collection there by Jackson Osborne. He'll roll it on out to Dutra. Plays out to Mustafa. Here comes Civets again. Been very active in this game early. He's dispossessed. Ball gets out of bounds. Throw in for West Seattle. Gersh now to throw in. That's Connor Lofi. He jumped that pass. Yells out audibly at himself, upset that he wasn't able to collect that pass and keep it and get moving forward. All right, ball into the corner now to Tezuka. Shot is up. No one there. I think that's one of those Schrosses where you're not quite sure of whether that's a shot or a cross. Either way, easily collected by Osborne. Long kick, flicked on. No one there. Gets all the way back to the goalkeeper, Lucas Martin. Play now back to Martin, who's going to play long once again. Nice play there by Koya Thomas. Gets a head on it. But here we come again. Here's Diop. Tries to go through 5 different blue shirts. Foul committed there by Stein. Connor Lofi, the man, was able to get back there. Here comes Filibosian, plays it short to Dutra, now out to Mustafa again. Artesians very content to be able to play upside their wings. Great wing play on this team. That was Sebastian Suber able to get the ball out there. McGuire's going to be able to get it back to Martin. And another long one up to midfield. Filibosian has it back to Suber. Tries to play it up the line. No one there. Ooh. Really unfortunate play there. Koya Thomas thought he was going to be able to kick it over his back easily. Not quite sure who that is on the ground at the moment. I think it might be Tezuka, but Tezuka thought he was going to be able to head it. And Thomas's boot collides presumably with Tezuka's face. And Thomas will get a yellow card. Really unfortunate yellow card. He's completely oblivious, it seems, that Tezuka is going to try to head that ball. Tezuka will step off for a moment here, although it looks like he's going to be waved back on. And just like that, West Seattle is in business, though, with a foul just outside of the penalty area. They're going to go ahead and load up the box, see if they can get a header on this one. Ball played in. Osborne punches it out, makes it all the way up to Wiskell. He's got 3 men to beat, but they kick the ball out of bounds. And here come the Artesians. Filibosian there with the ball, plays it out wide to Mustafa. Filibosian is going to get hacked as he makes that pass. Referee has already reached for a yellow, and a yellow card is issued. It's Marcos Bravo who gets the yellow card. Filibosian still on the ground. Going to need to be tended to for a moment. Let's go ahead and take a moment to thank a few of our other sponsors on the season. I'd like to thank our team partners Thurston Talk, Wembley Soccer Shop, 1030 KMAS AM, and Sure Clean Car Wash. And let's also thank our Ole Soccer Foundation partners Ole Fed Bank, Olympia Orthopedic Associates, and the Nisqually Tribe. We appreciate their support for everything that they do and helping the Artesians have a season. Good news here, Filibosian back on his feet. The strong man in the middle for the Artesians, and we're going to go ahead and get restarted here. He's going to play it to Thomas, back out to Dutra, and back to Filibosian again. Played out wide on the right wing to Suber. Artesians content to kick it around the back line, see if they can open up West Seattle a little bit. They're really stacking numbers behind the ball right now. Now out to Lofi, to Wiskell on the wing. Mustafa tries to play it back in and is dispossessed. Dutra, man on the mission right there, ball back at his feet. Mustafa again dispossessed. Dutra tries to play it out wide to Lofi. Unable to connect that pass, and a throw-in for West Seattle now towards the final third for West Seattle. Throw-in towards Diop. Filibosian able to get his head on it. Gets his head on it one more time. And here come the Artesians. Ball played back to Mustafa. To Filibosian. West Seattle parking 5 in the back at the moment. Here comes Lofi. Plays it out wide to Wiskell. He's going to have a go at it. Just a little bit too high and over the bar. And considering the other shot that we had earlier was considered offside, that'll be our first official shot of the night. Lucas Martin plays it long again, sent right back towards him. Here's McGuire. Going to have to shield Falk off the ball. Played out of bounds by West Seattle. Throw in to Olympia. Lofi tries to get around the corner. Toe poked out of bounds. Throw in for Suber. Back to Suber. Let's see what he can do. He's going to play it long to the other wing. Little ball played in, but it's going to get kicked away real big. Throw in for Olympia. Ball played in. Here's Mustafa again. Tries to get it right back to Falk. Pass is intercepted. Lots of balls in the air right now. Diop trying to get around a few defenders. Here's Suber. Smart to get on the ball. Another foul against West Olympia. Artesians again playing around the back. Wiskell drives into the midfield. His pass is going to be intercepted. Here's Diop, plays a through ball. Little bit of a half chance for West Seattle right there. Osborne tries to play the ball out quickly to Suber. Misreads the ball. Just rolls out of bounds for a dangerous throw-in now for West Seattle. No team really gaining an advantage so far, 19 minutes into this game. West Seattle perfectly content to just keep pumping balls long, whereas the Artesians are trying to hold some possession and build out of the back. Another foul here against West Seattle. Referee's going to have a little chit-chat with a couple of them. He's going to talk to Bravo here. Bravo's already on a yellow card. Got his yellow card back in the 14th minute. He brought down Andre Filibosian. Dutra to Mustafa, who's dispossessed. Lucky to kick that ball off of the feet of Stein. Throw-in gets all the way to Lofi. Connor Lofi plays it wide for Suber. Not able to connect that pass there. And another throw-in for West Seattle. Suber will play a long one. No one over at the left wing at the moment. Gersh will play it into the middle. Gets right back to Civit. Tries to get something in there for Falk to run in on. Falk has a smile on his face, knowing that they're just a little bit away from getting something there. Bravo will be the man that's fouled this time. What a great night for soccer out here, though, folks. It's 62 degrees out. I know it's cloudy. It doesn't probably look like a super great day if you're a fan. I'm sure most fans would love it to be 75 or 80 degrees out, sunny. But if you're a player on the field, this is perfect weather. Definitely not too hot, not too cold. You can just run away and let the wind cool you off. Perfect night for soccer if you're a player. Ball swung back to Thomas and now to Dutra. Gap getting closed on Mustafa very quickly. Plays it just a little bit too long for Civits. Filibosian now with the ball after Martin kicks it long. Plays it in, flicked on, no one there. Martin again with the ball for West Seattle. Martin asking for everybody to go up. Kicks it long again for Diop. Diop finally able to get ahead on it. Mustafa will just head it away. And throw in going to be taken by Gersh. Cooper Gersh of Occidental College. Used to play at Whitman. Gersh now to throw in at about the top of the 18. No, someone else will take the throw in here. This is Jack McGuire of the University of Washington. He must have a longer throw. I'm sure he's going to be targeting Diop again. Diop is marked by Dutra. Dutra will win that challenge. West Seattle going to shoot. Philibosian will block that one. Ball gets played in straight to the hands of Osborne. Osborne looking for someone to play it to. He's going to elect to play it long. Ball headed back the other way, though, and here comes West Seattle. Just a lot of kickball at the moment here. Nobody able to really gain any possession. Mustafa will shield that one away. Boy, whenever Mustafa has the ball played his way, Stein is just relentless with his pressure on him. Mustafa with the throw in. Long kick there. Falk almost able to flick it forward for himself, but kicks it out of bounds. Philibosian with the long one. McGuire sends it long the other way. More and more long balls in this one, folks. That's Suber. Kicks it out for another throw-in for West Seattle down at the top of the 18 of the Artesians. Here comes McGuire again. Diop now marked by Philibosian and Thomas. A long throw. Osborne able to get up there and handle it himself. Great hands by Osborne, the redshirt sophomore from the University of Washington. Played his high school ball at Skyline up in Sammamish. And here come the Artesians, folks. Again, just on same book, wrong page. Some of these guys are right now. Bravo all the way back to the center backs, all the way back to Martin, who will play it long once again. Kicks it across half field, but out of bounds. And another throw in for Sebastian Suber. Now to Lofi. Finally corralled at the right wing. Suber to throw in once more. Philibosian gets ridden there a little bit. The ref finally has enough. Elects to blow the whistle. Interesting position for the Artesians. A little bit too far to go straight on goal. But they're definitely going to send all their big men up there, see if they can flick something in with their head. Dutra, Thomas, Philibosian, all at the top of the 18. All to be great targets to head one in. And here comes the ball. Headed away by West Seattle. And finally a shot, but straight into the arms of Lucas Martin. Shot there by Tyler Allred. Thomas will win that ball back, gets it back to Aldred, who hits the dirt. Referee will blow his whistle there. Another foul on West Seattle. West Seattle playing very physical and very direct in this one. Artesian's just not quite able to hold possession yet. So we're going to have the same scenario, but 5 yards back. Here comes a long ball in for the big guys, and we do get ahead on it. Again, straight into the arms of Lucas Martin, who's going to have to make a save. Martin plays it quick. Ball barely stays in. Mustafa throws it in. Falk almost gets it. Booted away one more time by Larson. Looks like that ball got into the stands near one of our cameramen there. All right, ball thrown in. Played back to Koya Thomas. Nice long ball in there to the feet of Jack Sivitz. But he's going to be turned over by West Seattle. And now here comes Falk. Tries to dance through a couple people. Ball played out just to Wiskel. Wiskel's going to have a go, and I almost don't blame him considering the ball that snuck through the arms of Martin earlier on the goal that was disallowed for offside. Second save of the night for Martin. Here's Wiskel again. Tries to play it into the midfield. Plays it behind Mustafa. Back to Wiskel. Back to Mustafa again. He's going to play it all the way back to Dutra and Thomas. Thomas under a lot of pressure here from Tezuka. Misses his pass, but the Artesians get it back right away. Here's Aldred. Ooh, tries to play a ball in quickly to 3 rushing forwards. West Seattle will have nothing of it. Kick it all the way out to the baseball field. Ball is played away. Bravo flicks it on. Andre Filibosian almost able to get it. West Seattle now with a chance to counter. Mustafa smart to intercept that pass right there, though. Wiskel back to Dutra. He's going to have to play it long. Falk gets it flicked on with his head. But here comes Martin. And furthermore, the referee is going to go ahead and call offside on that last play. Second offside call of the match against the Artesians. We're 30 minutes into this match, folks. The score still remains West Seattle Junction FC 0. FC Olympia Artesian 0. Artesians were able to put one ball into the back of the net. However, it was disallowed for offside. A close enough ruling that the press box on the other side of the field was playing all the music and announcing the goal and whatnot, right as West Seattle was taking their goal kick. Excuse me, well, the free kick after that. Here comes Suber with the throw-in to Filibosian. Right back to Suber, right back to Filibosian. And they're going to have to play around the back again. Tezuka closing down that angle quickly. Here's Stein on Mustafa. Right back to Filibosian, who keeps Diop on his back. And he is dispossessed. I'm sure Filibosian hopes he got a foul right there. He does not. Diop lays it off too far wide. Koya Thomas to play it long to Falk. Just misses the header there. Flicked on again, though, by Sivitz. Played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Doesn't connect with it very well. However, it's going to get flicked on again and right back into the midfield. Now a scramble for the ball. McKenna was able to get to it first, though. Played all the way back to McGuire, and his pass will be kicked out of bounds by Civets. Throw in towards Diop. And now back to Wiskel. Olympia doing everything they can to try to keep building possession, keep connecting passes, and trying to open up West Seattle a little bit. Played all the way back to the right side. Here comes Thomas. Long one sent in. That is going to be maybe just a little bit too long. It is a little bit too long for Jack Civets. Just missed him by a yard or two. Goal kick played short to McGuire into Stapleton, and now out wide to McKenna. Flicked on for Tezuka, but Dutra is going to be there, shield him off the ball. Oh, a scramble for the ball at midfield. Back to Stein. And he is going to lose the ball there. Now back into the feet of Wiskel. Wiskel looking for options. Boy, he gets pushed off of the ball by Bravo. I think I'm going to go ahead and agree with a lot of the boys in blue on the field there. That probably should have been a foul. Bravo simply threw his body into his back to push him off the ball and tick it right away. And if Bravo's going to play that physical, you better be careful. He's on a yellow. Aldred tries to get a little flick there. Almost gets it on frame. Lucas Martin easily corrals it, though, for the Junction. Long ball headed away and out of bounds. Here come the Artesians. Here's Falk. Tries to flick it with his back heel out to the wing. No go on that. Ball now played long down the wing. Down the right wing. Referee is going to blow his whistle and bring it on back, though. Not quite sure what the foul was as I was trying to look forward to see what was going to happen next up the field. But it looks like West Seattle will have a free kick on just their side of the 50-yard line. Lucas Martin, the goalkeeper, coming all the way up to deliver some instructions to Gersh. And here comes Gersh with a long kick. A mess of bodies at the top of the 18. Osborne will get a punch on it. Bravo tries to come up and get it. Goes all the way back towards midfield. And here comes West Seattle again. They're going to try to play it out wide. Off the foot of an Artesians player. Comes Jack McGuire again to throw it in for West Seattle. Long throw into the box. Headed away. Nothing doing. Be another throw in on the other side of the field, but a little bit too far and out of McGuire's range. Although McKenna is instructing people to continue to push numbers up the field. He'll throw long towards Diop. Doesn't quite get there. Filibosian gets ahead on it. Scramble for the ball. 10 yards above the 18 of Olympia. Ball gets kicked out of bounds by Suber there. And it looks like West Seattle is going to go ahead and make their first change of the game. I actually kind of understand the thinking of their manager here. Marcos Bravo is going to be subbed off. He's again their man on the yellow card. So he's off, and the man on is now Luis Zazueta from Seattle Pacific, a redshirt junior, originally from Tucson, Arizona. If Bravo's going to continue making challenges like the last one that he did, a second yellow card was going to be coming for him soon. So probably smart to just go ahead and get him off the field now. One of the younger players on their team, sophomore from Eastern Oregon. Olympia will have a throw-in at the top of the 18. A little flick now. Here comes Wiskell. Tries to head it back in. Gets nodded away. Filibosian plays it back in one more time. Here comes Lofi. He gets dispossessed. Another throw-in. Mustafa tries to play quickly. And they're going to have to go negative and go all the way back to the center back, Tanner Dutra. He tries to pass it forward. It's intercepted. And he kicks it back in, flicked off of a West Seattle player. Here comes Civitz. However, his shot is blocked. Thomas with a nice header. Tezuka now with the ball. Dutra again flicks it long. Here comes Falk. Flicked out wide to Civitz. Overlapping run, doesn't connect with the overlap on the left wing. Pass is played into Diop, who's checked all the way back from his 9 position. Diop now with the ball, big body. Mustafa now with the headers, flicks it upfield. And Gersh will smartly play it out of bounds so that West Seattle can recollect themselves here. Olympia with some great passing to get out of that corner there. Played all the way back to the other side. Suber to Aldred, who'll play it long. A flick and over the post. Nice flick by Jack Civitz to give a little something for FC Olympia here. However, played over the crossbar. And we're heading into the last 5 minutes or so of this first half. Score still West Seattle 0, Olympia 0. Wiskell back to Mustafa, back to Wiskell again on the left wing. At the top of the 18. Ball is sent in. Aldred. Falk almost able to get there. Center back is able to get around him, kick it out of the box. And here comes West Seattle, 3-on-2. Ball is flicked back. Doesn't get a lot on it, but Osborne, holy cow. Osborne with quite the leg there. Gets it all the way down inside of the 18. Now the other goalkeeper, Lucas Martin, has the ball at his feet. He'll play it long again towards Tezuka. Ball played wide to Gersh. Under pressure. Zazueta is fouled by Mustafa. Free kick on the right wing for West Seattle, just inside of the Artesians' half. Gersh now standing over the balls, directing a lot of people up to the top of the 18 for Olympia. And here comes the play. Osborne's going to have to hold his line. Second time ball sent in, no go, blocked by Koya Thomas. Thomas again with a header. And here comes Aldred, who will kick it long for Falk. A little bit too far. Goalkeeper Martin is going to have to come out. Oh, he only gets it as far as Civitz. If I could read Civitz's mind there, I think he was going to try to have a long one with the goalkeeper out of the goal. However, he wasn't able to chest the ball down to his feet very well there. Would have been a tough play. obviously, but man, that would have been great. Played wide to Whistle, back to Filibosian. Will now drive into the middle third. Whistle back to Dutra, to Mustafa. Whistle again on the left wing. He flicks it on in. Olympia almost able to get something here. West Seattle looking to break out of it. Filibosian gets it out to Aldred on the right wing. A little bit something for Olympia right here. Aldred pulls it back, tries to kick it across the top of the 18, and West Seattle is able to get the ball out now. Koya Thomas able to get Diop off of the ball. And just like that, sent all the way back to Osborne. Osborne back out to Thomas. Now to Lofi. Lots of patience here. Ball is played into that left wing. No go. Gersh is able to get his body in between the ball and the man. And watch it go out of bounds for yet another West Seattle throw-in. Lofi was waiting for that whistle. That never came. Kind of agree with the referee there. You got to keep playing until the whistle, and I don't think a whistle was deserved in that particular situation. But that's all right. Here comes Olympia. Would have thought for sure that the ball got kicked out of bounds by West Seattle, but they're going to get the throw-in right there. Ball thrown into Diop, flicks it on. Filibosian heads it almost straight up into the air. Ball gets sent it to Zuka, but Dutra will get it away. Here comes Civitz into Falk. Back out to Civitz. Nice play by Gersh. Nifty little pass from Gersh to Stapleton. Dutra to Civitz. Tries to play a through ball to Falk. Nice defense there by Larson. Ball tries to get played out to Zazueta. A little bit too far. Throw in for the Artesians. We're now in an added time in this first half. Dutra long, gets it into Falk. Not able to hold possession. Here comes Kobayashi. McKenna to throw in. Stein to Stapleton. Nice dispossession by Filibosian right there. Little push in the back, but no go. Referee says get up. And here comes West Seattle yet again. And there's our couple whistles to mark the end of the first half of play. Folks, we are through 45 minutes of play and a little bit of stoppage. Score, Olympia 0, West Seattle 0. We'll take a little bit of a break here for halftime. We'll come back with some stats and some other news and whatnot. Again, score, Olympia 0, West Seattle 0. We'll be back in a few.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Quinn Bieber. Quinn, tell the people out there a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, hi, my name is Quinn Bieber. I'm from Lakewood, Washington. I play in the midfield and I go to Pacific Lutheran University studying chemistry with a math minor.
Oh, wow.
My name is Nico. I'm from Sacramento, California. I'm a midfielder. I go to Seattle University and I'm studying business management.
I'm Sebastian Suber. I'm from Kirkland, Washington. I'm a left back / right back. I play soccer at Rider University and my major is business marketing.
First question for you. Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It definitely does, 100%.
All right, I like that.
It will never belong on a pizza.
Okay. Okay, what's your favorite club?
Real Madrid.
All right, and your favorite player?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
Barcelona.
And your favorite player?
Messi.
Leo Messi.
Yeah.
My favorite club is Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay, your favorite player?
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. If Nico wasn't playing soccer, what would he be doing?
I'd probably be a barber, cut by Nicoles on Instagram.
Nice.
If you know, you know.
I think I'd be an astronaut.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully tying down a chemistry degree and working to pay off student loans, hopefully.
Good. So you're stuck on a desert island with a freezer that only holds ice cream. What flavor are you eating?
I'd probably go with vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
All my life, chocolate. Never gonna leave.
Perfect. You're somewhat local, Lakewood, just up the street from Olympia. Any message for the people, FC Olympia fans out there?
Up the Artesians, let's have a great season.
What makes the only local mutual bank different? It's giving back and helping out in amazing ways. With caring, personal service from a bank that values community belonging. And most important, putting real relationships above the bottom line. That's how a mutual bank works. That's OlyFed.
Meet my husband.
So we got Pegnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The Smashville chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. Kind of a treat. Wanted to try that. It's really fun.
You can try out a new place. This place looks awesome.
We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's? my husband.
No, we got eggnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The smash fill chicken bites in the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. I wanted to try that.
You can try out a new place. This place looks awesome.
We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's?
Welcome back to South Sound Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, for this USL 2 Northwest Division matchup between West Seattle Junction and FC Olympia. So far, this game knotted at zeros. Not a whole lot going on. Let's go ahead and break down a few stats from that first half of play. FC Olympia with 6 shots in that first half and 2 on frame. 1 blocked, 1 save, though, for Lucas Martin of West Seattle. West Seattle with 2 shots of their own. Fairly physical game in that first half. 5 fouls for FC Olympia. West Seattle committing 6 fouls. There were 2 yellow cards in that first half as well. Koya Thomas earned his in the 12th minute. Kind of a scary moment. Again, Tezuka tried to head a ball. Thomas not even knowing that he was going to be there and try to head it. And he tried to, a little bit of a high kick, try to flick the ball back over his shoulder. And unfortunately connected with his face. So fortunately everybody involved is A-OK. But Koya Thomas gets that first yellow card in the 12th minute. And then again, Miguel Bravo in the 14th minute for West Seattle also earns a yellow. And that, folks, is where we stand. A lot of direct play from West Seattle. The Artesians trying to build up some play here. And here comes the Artesians. It looks like Chad Savdi is now on the field, playing out wide. Presumably subbing in for Tyler Aldred, who was out on the right wing to start that first half of play. Savdi had the game winner a few games ago here at South Sound Stadium. 1-0 victory against United PDX. His goal came late in the second half. Maybe Savdi can find a winner in this one tonight. Ball squirts through there. Savdi applying pressure. Martin boots it long away. Looks like the AR is ruling that Diop came from an offside position. First offside call of the match for West Seattle. Looks like Olympia made one other substitution as well. Farhan Mustafa came off at half. I'm going to try to figure out who that is in the left back position for Olympia here in a moment. Silvestri Vallejo is now in for Olympia. A sophomore from Seattle Pacific University. Played his high school games at Sultan up north. Mustafa under a lot of pressure in that first half. Had a tough time connecting some passes up that wing. Again, just relentless pressure every time he had the ball. And we'll see how Vallejo can handle that. Shot played in, blocked by Koya Thomas. First corner of the entire match to West Seattle here. All right, ball played in. Gets flicked away. Looks like by Thomas. Shot attempted. Deflected. And another quick shot attempt by Larson. Only able to find the outside side netting. Nothing doing for West Seattle. Vallejo plays it long. Falk now with the ball after a misplay. He'll have a shot ripped way over the crossbar. I think that ball might be in the Puget Sound by now. A lot of pace on that one. Just definitely way over the mark. Lucas Martin telling everybody to get up again. Takes that goal kick well over the half line. Ball now back in to Civitz. Played on through to Lofi. Lofi across the face of goal. Great save. Leonard Falk is able to get it on frame. And Lucas Martin. Holy smokes, what a save that was. I thought for sure Olympia just busted this game open with a goal. My goodness. Again, early in that first half, Lucas Martin had a ball slip through his hands and into the back of the net, but disallowed for offside. That corner is played short for Nico Wiskel, who sends it over the bar as well. Man, what a save. Again, folks, I thought for sure Olympia was going to be on the board. Diop and Thomas fighting for the ball. Thomas able to get a foot on that one again. Lofi a little bit unlucky there. Throw in now. McKenna going to take it for West Seattle. Here's Diop with the ball, dances around. He's going to have a shot. Parried away. Another great save, Jackson Osborne. The first real moment for Diop in this entire game, but that's all it takes is a moment, right, folks? Second corner of the night for West Seattle. Little fight for the ball just outside of the 18. Played all the way back to the back line, now sent up again. Thomas heads it away. Looks like another corner is about to be given. Or perhaps just a long throw-in in the corner. That's correct, a long throw-in in the corner for McKenna here. McKenna, defender from Highline Community College. He'll throw it on into the box. Somehow finds the ground. Still loose and now put into the back of the net. And West Seattle, just like that, are on the board. And they're going to have a little fun with the celebration there in front of the cameraman. Jason Stein, the man with the goal. Real unfortunate circumstances here for Olympia. Again, just a few minutes ago, it just seemed like we were going to score with Falk seemingly having an open net to kick the ball into. Lucas Martin able to get out there. And on this one, inexplicably, the ball with a long throw-in is able to find the ground, bounce around a few times. And there's Jason Stein on the back post, able to poke it on in. Another long ball played there. Osborne rolls it on out. Up to Sivitz, flicks on. Falk now on the ball. McGuire has no choice but to kick it out. Throw in for the Artesians just outside the 18. Quickly played. Trying to get around the corner. Ball gets played up. Looks like it takes a deflection off of somebody, but it's going to be ruled a goal kick for West Seattle. Sivitz there arguing, Lofi arguing with the referee that it should have gone for a corner rather than a goal kick. And Martin again will tell everybody, get on up. Diop with a little push in the back on Philibosian. Easy call for the referee there. Philibosian with a long pass out to the left wing. Searching for something, back to Philibosian. Played out to the left wing. And here comes Wiskel, kicks it on in. Kicked away, but only as far as Philibosian will head it back in. Shot away, but straight into the hands of Martin. Olympia is definitely going to have their chances in this one, though. Unfortunately, a little bit of desperate times for the Artesians. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, they're going to have to stack results, especially here at home, with 3-point victories to really climb the table and try to get into one of those two playoff positions. Now they find themselves down one early in the second half. Surely they're thinking we don't just need to score one for the tie. We got to score two. Kick played long and a little bit too far. Throw in again for McKenna. Deep in his own half. Directs traffic. Throw in over the head of Diop and Thomas. Tezuka almost gets to it, but Tanner Dutra will head that one away. Here comes Olympia again. And a big boot away. However, the referee is ruling that Savdi went to the ground, connected with the defender of West Seattle. And West Seattle is going to have a free kick from just outside of their 18. Martin again telling his teammates to get up high. Tezuka and Thomas. Thomas wins the header. Savdi. Savdi out on the wing again. Tries to get it up into the midfield off the feet of Kobayashi. Savdi with a throw in to Lofi. Looks like there's a foul there. So I'm not quite sure if that was ruled a foul or offside. That'll be an offside call. McGuire to take this kick. Again, another long one towards Diop. Mustafa tries to get out of harm's way there. So correction from earlier, Mustafa stays in. Silvestri Vallejo is on for Sebastian Suber. Mustafa now on the right side of the defense. Here's Savdi. Plays it in a little bit too far for Falk. It's going to roll out of bounds across the end line. Goal kick. We'll see if Martin will actually play this one short for once. Center backs are lining up as if they will. Yes, short to McGuire. And McGuire will send it long to Diop. Heads it up and away into the stands. McKenna to throw in. Mustafa now collects the ball. Onto the right wing, sent into midfield. Savdi sends it all the way back out to Vallejo. Too far. With Seattle plays quickly to Diop with Tanner Dutra on his back. Dutra sends it high into the air. And a little shove in the back there as they tried to win the header. Quick play to Dutra, sends it all the way back to our goalkeeper, Jackson Osborne, who will then play it into the midfield. Flicked on. McGuire heads it back. Just no real possession maintained in this one. Savdi wins it out to Mustafa, plays it in long. Doesn't connect on that pass, though. Now into Falk. Falk now gets tripped up by McKenna. Free kick just on the other side of half, although Koya Thomas will play it quickly into Dutra on the Olympia half of the field. Ball sent in long to Falk. Ball collected. Savdi one-on-one with the keeper, and there it is. We have our goal. Goal, FC Olympia. Chad Savdi. The man from UW who subs in at halftime goes in to the right wing. What a relief that is for the Artesians to finally pull one back as they look like the better team for a lot of this game, as West Seattle perfectly content with just playing boot ball. Nice to see Savdi back on the score sheet again. He had the game winner 2 weeks ago against United PDX. I believe that goal, if I remember correctly, was scored in the 83rd. And here comes Olympia again. More goals are to be had if they want them. Civitz redirects it towards goal. Martin able to grab it, throws it on out to McKenna. Thank you. Ball played in behind Diop. So again, Chad Savdi with a goal in the 62nd minute for FC Olympia. Assist given to Jack Civitz. Civitz, who plays his collegiate ball at Santa Clara. Philibosian with a nice interception again. A little bit shovey in the back there by Stein, who found the back of the net earlier for West Seattle. And it looks like Olympia will make another sub. Farhan Mustafa will come off of the field. Done kind of redirecting some traffic here on who's going to go where. So the new man in the match is Gavin Mewins, a freshman for the University of Washington, also plays for the Philippines U23 team. Mewins a midfielder and sent back into Farhan Mustafa's position at right back is Nico Wiskel. Wiskel, a fine passer. I'm sure FC Olympia wants more possession. Oh, ball played into Leonard Falk. Nods it just wide of the back post. As I said, there are more goals in this game for FC Olympia. We'll just have to keep pushing as West Seattle just keeps playing boot ball and trying to go route one. Diop now on the wing. Plays a ball in to Gersh. Back to Diop. Diop with a little poke, but right into the hands of Jackson Osborne. Diop showing some flashes of what he's able to do. Again, played some time in the Philadelphia Union Academy. Played one season at Akron, one of the better programs collegiately in the United States, and now plays at the University of Washington. Foul there on the Artesians. McGuire to take the kick. Plays long towards Diop. Tezuka almost has it. Headed away by Civitz. Savdi dispossessed. But West Seattle not able to do anything with that wee bit of possession that they gathered. Wiskel to throw into Thomas. Back to Wiskel. But he is going to lose the ball to Kobayashi. Kobayashi driving down the middle of the field to Diop, who will backheel it. Backheels it a little bit too hard on that run. Would have been a nice little give and go between Diop and Kobayashi. Osborne now with the ball at his feet. Plays into Philibosian. Tries to get it out wide to Wiskel. Loses possession. Koya Thomas is going to have to boot that ball. But the referee is going to rule that it ricocheted off of the West Seattle player. Goal kick for the Artesians. Osborne to play long again. Long across the half, off the head of Savdi, but right at the feet of Stapleton. Osborne long again. Falk tries to knot it, but it gets sent the other way. Kobayashi again, trying to get around his man Wiskel. Plays a neat little ball in. One-on-one situation saved by Osborne. Fantastic save as Luis Zazueta had a one-on-one with the keeper. Neat ball played into him, into the 18, but nothing doing in the end. And here comes FC Olympia. Savdi dancing with the ball, trying to get around a few players. Olympia dispossessed, that they just tried to do a little bit too much. Philibosian with a rare stab at the ball. Stapleton able to get around him. Ball's whipped in. Tanner Dutra able to get his body on it. Flicks it back over to midfield. Falk now with it. Sends it wide to Savdi. And here come the Artesians coming the other way. Savdi driving in midfield. Tries to play it wide. Gets off of the chest and face of Kobayashi. We still have the ball. Here's Falk. Now out to Civitz. Civitz with a little push in the back. Defender has no choice but to just kick it out of bounds. Quick play in. Here's Mewins. Mewins sends it all the way back over to Wiskel. Wiskel to Savdi. Back to Wiskel again. Kobayashi almost able to get around him. Throw in for the Artesians. Quick play to Mewins, now back to Thomas. And all the way out to Vallejo. Vallejo to Mewins. Now from Dutra to Philibosian. Here comes Philibosian driving into the midfield. Little give and go. Ball sent out wide to Vallejo. Lofi at the top of the box. Sent in, whipped in. Referee blows his whistle. Must have been a foul, as I don't see the AR's flag up. Was ruled offsides in the end. All right, new player in for West Seattle. Number 12, Julian Rangel, sophomore from Highline Community College, midfielder. Had a goal and 3 assists this last season for Highline. Kobayashi tries to back heel, but Philibosian gets it. Falk almost has it, almost gets away. Ball back to Martin. Falk will apply some pressure there. Only gets the ball out to Mewins' head. McGuire shanks that one. Trying to find an overlapping McKenna on the left wing of West Seattle. Mewins sitting back quite a bit with Philibosian there. Ball played out the back by the Artesians. Thomas finds Civitz in the midfield. Neat long pass from him. Artesians up the left wing. Little flick in. Savdi. Comes Lofi. Another flick in. Going to be headed away though. Tanner Dutra now on his horse, trying to get the ball away from Tezuka as it gets cleared. Throw in for Olympia. Well done by Tanner Dutra. Dutra's been exceptional in this match. Philibosian and Mewins there. Philibosian will now drive forward, see what he can find. Little flick on, tries to find Civitz, but nothing doing. Philibosian now on the ball again, plays it out wide to Wiskel, and he'll now drive down the right wing. Just McKenna to beat. Ball gets tangled up into McKenna's feet and out for a corner. A rare corner for FC Olympia. Just their first of the match, in fact. Ball's whipped in towards the back post. Mewins tries to recollect it. Here's Sivitz with the ball. He tries to play it up into the wing and sends it out of bounds. The Artesians look like they're going to make 2 subs as they try to chase the game winner in this one. Leonard Falk is now going to sub out, as well as Andre Filibosian. Coming in for the Artesians, number 7, Levi Hawk, midfielder, redshirt sophomore from the University of Washington. And into the midfield, number 16, Enrique Guerrero, a redshirt freshman from Seattle U. Played his high school ball at Glacier Peak up in Snohomish. Here's Mewins into Sivitz. Thomas out to Wiskell. Has the ball at midfield. And just like that, Enrique Guerrero will have his first play of the game, which will be a foul. McGuire to take the ball at near midfield on the left wing. Plays it in long. Jackson Osborne attempts to punch it away. However, he misses. Tezuka seems to get ahead on it. Goes out of bounds across the end line. Goal kick, FC Olympia. We have about 15 minutes or so left in this match, folks. Score Olympia 1, West Seattle 1. Here comes Wiskell driving. Sivitz out wide. Shot towards, cross towards the back post. Gets just outside of the 6. Can't get anything firm on that one. And a yellow card is going to be issued. I think that is going to be Chad Savdi. That's correct. Chad Savdi issued a yellow card as people were scrambling around the box. Ball played out long towards Diop yet again. Koya Thomas able to head it forward. Another foul at midfield. Olympia will play it quick and short. Ball into Guerrero. Here's Lofi. Lofi out wide, just outside the 18, whips the ball in. Savdi gets tripped up in the box. Sivitz now on the ball. Diop able to get it away. Guerrero dispossessed, yanks onto the shirt. The West Seattle player, Ricky Kobayashi. McGuire long. Thomas able to hit it back into the midfield. Here's Mewins. Viejo out wide. Passes it across midfield. Legs get tangled up, but nothing there. Ball played in for Savdi. Martin's not able to get it. Savdi has the ball now, lays it off. Oh, and just outside of the post for Levi Hawk. That all got set up by Savdi and Lucas Martin, the goalkeeper from West Seattle, connecting inside of the box. Referee allows play to go on. Ball eventually gets back to the feet of Savdi, lays it off for Hawk, who's not able to put it on frame. That could be a huge regret here in a few minutes as this game is about to be closed out. We enter the 79th minute of play. Score still West Seattle 1, FC Olympia 1. Most of the possession being held by Olympia, who was playing frantically, trying to get that last goal. We do have a couple players down on the field. It's like Wiskell is down for FC Olympia. He's holding his right knee. And I believe that is Ricky Kobayashi that's also on the ground. Levi Hawk giving him a high five. I think, fortunately for Kobayashi, I think he just got a Charlie horse. He's rubbing his quad. Wiskell now up off the ground, but he seems to be in a lot of discomfort. Meanwhile, Kobayashi being tended to by West Seattle's trainer. We'll go ahead and take a moment here, folks, to thank our title sponsors yet again. Thank you for your sponsorship of this season. We want to thank Dancing Goats Coffee. Great coffee made the right way for coffee lovers by coffee lovers. Van Dorm Realty, your South Puget Sound real estate experts. Forma Construction, delivering detailed analysis and job sites focused on safety and efficiency. Ramada by Wyndham. Book your hotel reservation with confidence with Ramada. Well 80. Well-made beer and great food, open daily at 11:30 a.m. Premier Airport Shuttle. Convenient and affordable Seattle airport transportation for over 50 years. And Nicoles Bar, located downtown in Olympia. Food, drinks, and fun for everyone. Looks like Ricky Kobayashi is now almost up. There we go. He's up, walking around, nursing that Charlie horse. Meanwhile, for FC Olympia, Nico Wiskell will exit the match and Nathan McKenzie will come on. McKenzie from Bothell High School. And Ricky Kobayashi will also exit this match for West Seattle. Looks like his sub is going to be Eli Drion, who will play his collegiate games at Gonzaga, sophomore there. Played high school ball at Keens High School, up Seattle way. 82nd minute of play. McGuire comes up from a center back position to throw in the ball just outside the 18. Big throw into the box towards Diop. Headed away. Ooh. And a speculative long shot there taken by Stapleton. Gets a lot on it on that volley, but well off of the mark. West Seattle now playing with a little more vim and vinegar here as they're able to run around a little bit more. Savdi is now playing at the 9 position. Boley's over the center back right there. Diop is going to take this one. We'll have to see if Diop is going to play back in a defensive role, which is actually where he now plays for the University of Washington. And yeah, Diop is hanging back as a center back at the moment. Long ball played in. Diop able to get to that. Thomas trying for that long ball. Tezuka gets his feet tangled up with him. Easy foul call. Fast play, ball to Civets. Now out wide to Hawk. Into Guerrero. Back to Guerrero. Civets again plays it out wide to Hawk. Gets around his man. See if there's any service here. Oh, Savdi just misses it. Ball is played maybe just a skosh right behind him. And he's not able to put anything on frame. Great give and go between Civets and Hawk there. And we have another foul committed against an FC Olympia player. Now in the 84th minute, both teams looking to find a game winner. Ball played out wide to Diop. Diop now playing into the midfield. West Seattle now looking like the team that wants to just play possession. I'm sure they might be content to walk away with 1 point on the road tonight. Again, FC Olympia, if they want to have a chance to get into the playoff positions, they're going to have to get all 3 points every time they play at home. Lofi plays it up high to Savdi. Savdi definitely offside. Offside by a full yard there. Everybody for West Seattle given, except for the goalkeeper and one defender, now on the Oli side of the field. Long ball to be played. Again, Shirley trying to find the head of Diop, and it is sent his way, just over his head, though. It's like Kensuka chases that ball down. He is full of energy, folks. Levi Hawk is going to be able to get onto this one. Great open field tackle made by Gersh. And he gets put down to the ground. Yet another foul against Olympia. All these fouls, unfortunately, working against Olympia, as West Seattle can slowly build up or just drain off more time. Bad pass in the back by Larson there, though. Larson will have another chance to do something with it. Kicks it into the back of Connor Lofi. And it'll be a goal kick for West Seattle. They don't look completely content with just getting 1 point on the road here. Martin's trying to get his players up the field so he can kick it long again. Kicks it over the head of McGuire, but across half field. Dutra heads it on down to Mewins. Here comes Viejo. Viejo plays it really long here. Savdi tries to get his head on it. It'll be interesting to see what the call is. And unfortunately, I think both of these players might have collided heads here, perhaps. Looks like both players are going to get up and be okay. The ref has made an indication, and it looks like it might be a penalty. It looks like he might be giving a yellow card to the goalkeeper, and indeed he is. Interesting stuff here. Referee is now explaining everything. Jack Civets has the ball in his hand. A penalty is going to be given to FC Olympia. This just might be the break that they need late in this game. Eli Dreon trying to pump up his goalkeeper. Jack Civets calmly puts down the ball onto the spot. The referee will talk with the AR real quick, make sure they're on the same page before this PK is given. Civitz walks back to the ball. He might readjust it here a little bit. Referee is going to talk to the goalkeeper. We'll have to see how much time gets added for the couple injuries, substitutions, and, of course, taking a while for this penalty kick to finally take place. Civitz is ready. We'll see if Lucas Martin has another save up his shirt. And he does. And he puts it out wide. Civitz tries to be a little herky-jerky on that one on the run-up, but really sells out which way he was going. Martin sees it all the way, dives out to his right, and pushes it out of bounds for a corner. But here comes Olympia with their corner. Ball played too high. Koya Thomas able to get his head on it. Easily outside wide of the far post. And a squandered PK by Olympia here late in this match. In fact, we are now in the 90th minute. Surely there will be several minutes added on at the end of this one. But Civitz will definitely be regretting how he took that PK. Foul against Nathan McKenzie. Pulled on the shirt of the West Seattle player there. Stapleton, close enough to deliver service into the box. Here comes West Seattle. Osborne tries to get his hands on it, and he falls onto the ball. He's going to see if he can play quick. But West Seattle quick to get back, try to preserve this 1 point on the road. Ball now out to Dutra. Dutra into Mewins. Now back to Thomas. Thomas is going to have to go long. Savdi is on. Oh, came from an offside position. When I glanced back, he was definitely onside, but he came from an offside position. Martin going to get all the way up. Ball placed at about the 39-yard line inside of their area. Ball kicked towards Diop. Headed into the hands of Martin. Excuse me, Osborne. Martin quick to get it. Thomas gets tangled up there. I think he might have wanted a foul. Vio to Mewins with a little back heel. Now to Civitz. What can he find? Plays it out long to Hawk. Martin's going to get there first. And they're going to rule that Levi Hawk was offside. Plenty of offside calls against Olympia in this one. Diop paused there for a moment. He's going to go ahead and try to get up one more time. Now playing a center back position rather than a forward. Ball gets played in long yet again. And a little push in the back. And it's going to go for Olympia. Players are frantically running around here. They're not sure how much time has been added. And quite frankly, I didn't even see how much time was added here. Big long ball from Osborne. Headed back over by Larson. Across midfield. Tangle for the ball. Viejo is going to throw this one in for Olympia. He'll throw it as long as he can towards Savdi. Not far enough, though. Here comes Mewins. Mewins tries to get out of pressure. Back out to Viejo. He's going to play it in towards Hawk. Savdi. Shot. Way over the crossbar. I believe that was Mewins trying to find a game winner right there. Martin again will direct his team to get long. Kicks it across half field. McGuire. Pass intercepted by Mewins. Flicked over. And Guerrero's going to be offside yet again. An offside for Olympia. Frustration for the Artesians. Lucas Martin coming up to take this one. Sends it long into the final third. Osborne has to hold his line. Ball squirting around. Long shot might be coming. We do have a West Seattle player down at about the 6. He just popped up. Pass intercepted. Tug on the shirt. Okay, that was easy to see for the referee there. Olympia now going to push numbers. Jackson Osborne coming up to take this kick just outside of his 18. Almost everybody onto the West Seattle half of the field. Chested on, but kicked away by West Seattle. Tanner Dutra now in a sprint to try to get to that ball. And it looks like the West Seattle player came from an offside position. Olympia really trying to push numbers here. They're going to keep 2 defenders back and ask Jackson Osborne to pump this ball into the 18, and that he does. We'll see who's able to get something on it. Kicked away by Larson. And that, folks, final whistle after several minutes of stoppage time. And this match will end in a 1-1 draw. FC Olympia with more than enough chances, especially here late in the second half. Especially with that PK taken by Civets, which was saved by Martin. I'm sure FC Olympia is going to feel like this might be 2 points dropped. Again, final score here for this one, FC Olympia 1, West Seattle 1. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back, folks, to South Sound Stadium, where our game has gone final. FC Olympia 1, West Seattle Junction FC 1. A hard-fought draw for the Artesians, again, who are really fighting to get all 3 points here at home. They're going to have a tough stretch coming up, but we'll talk about upcoming games here in a moment. Let's break down some final stats for the Artesians. Artesians outshot their opponent 16-6 in this one. Several more shots on goal as well. Physical match in this one. 14 fouls committed by each team, and each team ended up with 2 yellow cards each. FC Olympia offside 7 times to West Seattle's 1, especially there late at the end as they were pushing for that game winner. Lucas Martin, goalkeeper for West Seattle Junction, with 4 saves on the night, and a shout out to our own Jackson Osborne with 3 saves as well. Some men of the match. Leonard Falk, we thought, looked particularly good up top for FC Olympia. Also need to shout out our goal scorer, Chad Sobdi, who subbed in at halftime. As he has, I believe, now 2 goals on the season. And also, we do want to shout out the man with the assist on that one, Jack Sivitz, who just boundless energy throughout the entire match. But I think I have to say, for all of us up here in the booth, probably our 2 big men of the match were Tanner Dutra and Koya Thomas, who were tasked with man marking at times Manny Diop, the 6'5" defender and forward from the University of Washington. He was the target on literally everything for West Seattle as they were just playing boot ball pretty much all day long, trying to find his head towering above everyone else here on the field. We do want to thank our sponsors again before we get out tonight. Our sponsors, title sponsors, are Dancing Goats Coffee, ethically sourced and sustainably crafted, and exceptional coffee, and also the goal sponsors for this season. Also, Van Dorm Realty, your South Puget Sound real estate experts. Forma Construction, delivering detailed analysis and job sites focused on safety and efficiency. Ramada by Wyndham, book your hotel reservation with confidence with Ramada. Well 80, well-made beer and great food open daily at 11:30 a.m. Premier Airport Shuttle, convenient and affordable Seattle airport transportation for over 50 years. And lastly, Nicoles Bar, located downtown in Olympia. Food, drinks, and fun for everyone. Coming up for FC Olympia, they got a tough 3-game home stretch coming up. They are going to be at Capital FC Atletico here on Friday in just 2 days. They'll have a few days off, and then on July 2nd, they will be at United PDX. And then on July 7th, they will play West Seattle yet again. So their next home match isn't going to be until July 10th against Mid-Lakes FC. All right, folks, that will do it for us tonight. We want to thank you guys for joining us and watching this one. Again, our final score, FC Olympia 1, West Seattle 1. I'm Dave Montgomery filling in for John McGlamory. I appreciate you guys watching. We also want to thank Cartwright Media and all that they do for FC Olympia. Again, final score, the Artesians 1, Junction 1. Thanks for joining us tonight, and have a good one.